how is that dog's behaviour making you feel?
I actually don't look forward to any walks now.
Okay. And what impact is that having on your relationship with the dog?
We've got zero connection outside. Like all he wants to do is pull to get to sniffs and dogs and people, and he just couldn't care less about me.
And how does that make you feel?
Really, really shit.
Who else is this behaviour impacting?
Well, my husband really, because he's the one that has to do more of the walks.
Okay.
And he's like fed up with it as well.
When you say fed up, what do you mean?
So we basically have conversations about who's going to do it because no one wants to do it, and we end up having a row.
Okay then. So how would you say the dog's behaviour with this loose lead walking is impacting your relationship with your partner?
I would say that we are bickering like most days now, and we used to get on really, really well. And we both wanted this dog, and now we've had conversations that we both don't want the dog.
Okay. So how much longer do you think you can go with the dog's behaviour as it currently is?
At the moment, I feel like not very long. I'm done with it.
Okay. When you say not very long, if you had to put a time frame on it, what would it be?
A month.
A month. Wow. Okay.
If something doesn't change soon. Yeah. Okay. We've considered like looking into rehoming him as well.
Wow. So hit pause on that then. So already, can you see how much more information you've got from that call just by having a conversation with someone? Because immediately, if we do the normal, air quote, dog trainer thing of, oh, it's loose lead walking, I can do that in a session or two. Or certainly we've had this as well, haven't we? Like when we're talking about longer term programs for people, but I can do that in one session. So
it's only loose lead walking.
Yep. So I'm going to lose that client because if I'm only offering, call it even 5 sessions, if that's your longer term version, and you can do it in one, they're not going to buy it. They're not going to buy it because it's loose lead walking. You can just do it in one session. But already for me, the feeling I'm getting from this particular person, this potential client, is this dog is going to get rehomed. Like her relationship is on the brink. You can just imagine it, can't you? Yeah. Like you can really feel that. And do we honestly think that going out and seeing them once is going to be the answer?
No. And what we do need to remember here is that as the dog trainer, you could potentially get that dog walking on a nice loose lead in one session.
Yeah.
Give that dog back to the owner. Do you think that's likely to continue? And also, let's look at all the other stuff that we go into when we talk about like proofing and, reinforcing the behaviour in all different locations and environments. Do you think that is going to happen in one session?
No. And do not say this to clients, by the way. I've seen people do this.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's that you can sell the dream and say, yeah, I can do that in one session. But reality says that owner is then going to train a hop, which is probably what's happened before you. And that's why the other person whose technique was probably completely legitimate didn't end up working, because there's no accountability, there's no further support, there's no let's try it in all these different places. Mm-hmm. So for me, a loose lead walking issue can be months long on its own.
Yeah.
With nothing else involved, because you have to work at like that relationship breakdown. You almost become a counsellor. How many of us say it's emotionally draining because it affects not only the dog, it affects the humans, it affects the family members. You're taking that burden on, and you should be, because that's your role as a mentor, a coach, whatever you want to call it. That's what you should be doing. And if we're delivering an awesome service to our owners, then that is exactly the role that we're positioning ourselves at, or it should be. So therefore, why are we scared to sell it?